The clone army was an incredibly effective force against the incredibly large separatist army. Each clone had years worth of training, whereas droids had limited intellect and struggled to learn from prior experiences, if they lived through them, that is. On average, each clone would take down about 30 droids, meaning a full army of 6.2 million clone troopers had the potential to eliminate an average of 186 million battle droids. However, some units were far more capable than others, with high-ranking squads being able to cripple the operations of hundreds of droids at a time. So out of the millions of clones, which one killed the most droids? That's what I'm about to break down, so smash the like and subscribe button, join the Star Force 1 Discord in the description, and let's get into it. The numbers we're about to get into are just estimates and only give the numbers for on-screen kills, so these don't include anything from the books or the comics, but don't worry, I'll give you my own numbers on those in a little while. So overall, the fans have counted a total of 25 kills for Jesse, the Advanced Recon Commando, or ARC Trooper, in the 501st Legion during the Clone Wars, who served under the leadership of Anakin Skywalker and Captain Rex. Loyal and patriotic, Jesse faced challenges like the Battle of Umbara, and later joined the 332nd Division, which you'll definitely recognize. Succumbing to Order 66 during the Siege of Mandalore, he turned against Ahsoka Tano in a tragic confrontation. In a clash aboard a Star Destroyer, Jesse perished alongside the other clones as Tano and Rex escaped, eventually burying him with his comrades. Just ahead of him, there's 26 kills from Waxer, who served in the Ghost Company during the many battles of the Clone Wars. He took part in missions like the Siege of Hysseen and the Battle of Ryloth, where he befriended a Twilight girl named Numa. In the second Battle of Geonosis, Waxer fought valiantly and earned many kills, displaying a drawing of Numa on his helmet. Sadly, some of these kills were his own brothers, as in the Battle of Umbara he fell victim to deception orchestrated by General Pong Krell, leading to his untimely death and those of many other clones who opened fire on each other on that day. Next up, we have the famed Commander Cody with 33 kills, who served as the clone Marshal Commander in the Grand Army of the Republic. Known for his reliability and fierce loyalty, he commanded the 7th Sky Corps, including the renowned 212th Attack Battalion. Taking part in many major battles, Cody formed a close friendship with Captain Rex and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Forced by Order 66, he attempted to execute Kenobi but failed, and sometime later he questioned the Empire's motives, ultimately deserting after a mission to Desix to live life on his own terms. After that is Captain Rex, the infamous and much beloved leader of the 501st Legion, who fought side by side in many battles with Ahsoka Tano and her master Anakin Skywalker, and he comes in carrying 42 kills. Since he featured heavily in the various campaigns across the galaxy, this does seem far lower than it should be, but we'll get to that in just a bit. After that is Gregor with 102 kills, and if you don't remember him, he's the awesome but a little crazy clone commander who was absolutely wild on the battlefield, effortlessly taking down dozens of droids, and above him are only individual members of the Bad Batch with a few hundred kills each, minus Wrecker, and we'll save that for last, that one's pretty interesting. After that is Hardcase, the devout trooper who sacrificed himself to take down an entire supply ship, saving many of his brothers in the process. Although the exact number of droids aboard this ship isn't known, it's been estimated to be around 150,000 when comparing it to other ships. This, however, is nothing compared to our first place champion, Wrecker. Wrecker is the incredibly strong and slightly dumb member of the Bad Batch who has an estimated kill count of 2,451,000 due to his detonation of Admiral Trench's ship, the Invulnerable, as well as those surrounding it. These are some pretty crazy numbers on the high end, but obviously the on-screen kills of characters like Rex and Cody simply don't do them justice. Another fan estimate puts Captain Rex at over 1 million droid kills, and this is definitely a lot more believable. He was one of the most active and elite clones in the army, so it would make plenty of sense that he could amass such a huge number of kills over time. Not to mention, if you look on his helmet, he has quite a few marks on there, and those tally marks could mean the amount of kills he's got, could mean the amount of major kills he's got, could mean the amount of organic kills. We simply don't know, but I'd say it's more than 42. So as for Cody should have around the same, and that would mean the commandos of the Bad Batch should have at least 1 to 2 million each if they fought throughout the whole war. So I'll say in that order who has the most kills. In 5th spot we have Gregor and the commandos like him. In 4th spot we have Commander Cody. In 3rd we have Rex. 2nd place is taken by the Bad Batch, with Wrecker as an individual taking the top spot since he's already top of the regular list. So although these are rough numbers, these have been the clones with the highest kill counts in the Star Wars universe. I hope you enjoyed that breakdown. I thought it was pretty fun to go deep into the kill counts. If you did as well, leave a like, subscribe, join the Star Force 1 Discord, and I'll see you in the next video.